YouTube. Hello. Hello. But I wanted to point this out because it's too funny not to. As you all know, the Eagles won the Super Bowl. What you might not know is that there's a certain player on the Eagles, Joshua Sweat. And the funny part is, you can go right now on YouTube and find footage of him playing at a local, I believe at FSU, which is in Florida, which is about 3 or I guess 4 hours north of where I am. You might not believe it at first, but when you watch it, it's actually just him playing at a local. And the funny part is he's actually, like, obviously he's not like a top pro player, but he's not that bad of a player. But one of the coolest things about this is that there's actually a pretty decent crossover between pro sports and competitive Smash that people might not realize. And so this clip right here is from 8 years ago. This is from 8 years ago. All right. So most likely while Joshua Sweat was in college, because a lot of colleges have, like, you know, Smash tournaments they actually do. But it's just cool because I also went to a Florida college and I played in my local Smash tournaments there. And I don't know, it's just neat. You forget that before these people become, like, you know, pro athletes, before any person decides to, like, do something which is not just like be on the best team in a pro sports, but like be an amazing player. Like, think about Mahomes, think about Brady. Like, any of these people that might start somewhere in college might just like be like any other person, seem like someone, just another player just hanging out, you know, doing their hobbies. And you never know when one day they're just gonna hit it huge, or one day be a Super Bowl champion. Actually, right now it looks like SweatyJ, and his tag is SweatyJ. Joshua Sweat is SweatyJ, and I believe he's Falcon here. I thought he played Marth in the other clips, but there's actually footage of him versus Wevins, which I'm gonna try and find. But there you go, right here. This is the man who sacked Patrick Mahomes last night, and it looks like in this video his arm is in a sling. Probably from football practice. Joshua Sweat's Super Smash Bros. Melee combo video. So 119J, who was also from the North Florida region, Puff player from up there who teams with Wevins pretty often, made this little compilation. This was from 2023 on the Eagles, so they tagged Mango. So 2 years later, he'd be a Super Bowl champ. Look at this. He has a combo video. That's how you know. He's a true. Down her knee, yes sir. Wearing a sling, by the way. Up air, fair. Ooh, the edge guard. Boom, you're dead. You are dead. Anyways. Hey, if you're watching this video, make it go viral. Maybe Joshua Sweat will see it, and we'll do an event together. So I'm gonna tell you a story while we watch this, and the story is that, what if I told you this is not the only pro NFL player who likes competitive Smash Bros. Not just likes Smash Bros, but like actually loves competitive Smash Bros. There is actually a player currently in the NFL who's a quarterback. Obviously, you know, I did the original big box tournament in the pandemic with Le'Veon Bell. And Le'Veon Bell, that was an 8,000 person tournament, which won the Guinness World Record for most entrants ever for a bracket, a video game bracket. I think it's still to this day the Guinness World Record. So it's kind of cool having a world record. But there's another player who actually is one of the top players in the entire NFL, and plays Smash Bros. Using NES. And it might be hard to believe, but that individual is a man known as Joe Burrow, NFL quarterback for the Bengals. He basically not only plays Smash, but he knows about like the scene and competitive stuff. And the reason this is actually extra funny is because There's at one point a content piece that I did. Daniel Cormier, who if you watch UFC, he's considered one of the all-time legends for that sport. I was in Las Vegas, and we were doing like this little promotional piece for the new UFC game with Team Liquid and Monster. The Liquid flew me out. They're like, okay, you're gonna get into the octagon with Daniel Cormier, and you're gonna play the new UFC game. And, you know, I'm just button mashing. I don't know what I'm doing in that game. But you know, me and DC, we start trash talking each other. You know, he starts beating me at the UFC game because I don't know what I'm doing. Then I say, look, if you want to put on Smash Bros. In Melee. So basically, if you kill me once, I lose. If I kill you 10 times, I win.
Oh, there's absolutely no way you kill me 10 times before I kill you 1 time.
I will. I'll put money on it.
You want how much? How much you tell me?
10 grand?
$10,000. Wow. There's no way you kill me 10 times.
I'm sorry. If you had 10 lives and I only had 1 stock, I would still beat you. And he was about to do it, and then he pulls out his phone and he says, look, I'm going to ask my buddy who plays Smash if this is a good idea or not, because I think I can do it, right? He usually thinks I can beat me at anything. So he pulls out his phone and he texts, it says Joe in the top of the screen. He's like, yeah, this is Joe Burrow. And I see Joe respond. He goes, have you ever heard of Hungrybox? He wants to challenge me in Smash Bros. $10,000. And I remember Joe just responding, do not do it. That's a bad idea. So it was just really, really cool to see the fact that Joe Burrow kind of not only played Smash, but at least he knew of me. So my guess is that he follows the scene a little bit. I'm pretty sure he's younger than I am, so I wouldn't be surprised. He might watch competitive Smash on his free time. But anyway, I thought that was kind of a little funny story right there that, you know, you might see these NFL players, quarterbacks, top tier athletes as like, you know, people who are beyond our reach and super just into, you know, like all sorts of stuff, like a life of ultra luxury and cool things and stuff. But sometimes you gotta remember like there's a good chance they're just into the same stuff that you know regular people are into. So that was neat. Anyways, shout outs to the NFL players that support competitive Smash and play it. That's pretty cool.